reached out to me, said make a theme song for my show. Said alright, just give me all the details, man. And my homie says he don't know. Well, if you're gonna pay me big bucks, cause I might should have something to say. He said, you know what I bring, I'm the customizing king, nothing else matters anyway. So is he gonna have guests? I don't know. Is he gonna go live? I don't know. What time will it be? What will you see? I'm pretty much in the dark, but I can guarantee he'll be customizing action figures, getting paint all on his fingers. It's art by AKERMAN. It's art by AKERMAN. Tips and tricks and conversation, sharing his gift with every nation. It's art by AKERMAN. Art by AKERMAN. You best get ready, cause now it's time for Art by AKERMAN.
Howdy, folks, and welcome to an impromptu episode of Two Idiots Rambling. We don't know what we're going to talk about. We didn't have anything planned. We were both just watching the same show in the chat. We're like, hey, what you doing? And I'm not doing anything. You want to go live? Sure. So
absolutely.
Yeah. So new to Mythics Art by AKERMAN crossover event. So welcome. This is just, I haven't been on YouTube in a couple days, and I was starting to like itch and just, yeah, it's kind of
starting to get a little,
it's twitching a little bit, and man,
yeah.
So
yeah. Here. Thank you for reaching out, man.
Absolutely. How you doing tonight, sir?
I am doing well, man. I'm doing well. We got this week taken care of. Oh, my lights are changing here. It's good, man. I'm ready for the weekend.
Me too.
Ready for the weekend.
A couple more days left, but I got most of my work done so far this week. So I think it's kind of smooth sailing. And then next week I'm only working Monday, Tuesday, and then heading off to Jolanta. So
nice.
Yeah. So that'll be fun. So
a lot of bros out there, a lot of friends.
Yeah. We're gonna be doing some painting. It's gonna be a good time. So nice. Well, you know, for an impromptu show, we've already got 19 people watching. So let me shout them out.
19 friends. I didn't even know I had that many friends.
We got MJ Staten here. Is this live? It is now. It wasn't when you said that, but it is now.
Now it is.
We've got Guaisagwe here.
My boy.
He won another prize
no way.
Other night. Yeah.
On him or Koki?
He won one on was it last night? I think he won the Oni stuff or something. I don't know. He won something. I saw his name.
Magic. He's magic.
Exactly. We got Jeremy Govier in the house. Yeah, it's just rambling conversation, mythic rambling. So
nothing worthwhile or memorable. Just two dummies.
He says he's taking pies out of the oven right now. So
is that code for something else, or is it really pies?
It says dinner's about to start. The only pie that should be dinner would be
dinner.
Shepherd's pie or pizza pie. It's everything else is not really dinner. That would be dessert, but
that's true.
Could be one of those two. Brian Carr's here. Can this be a new ongoing show? I don't know. I'm game. Dr. Schmerber.
We need more shows, you know.
I know. You and I aren't on YouTube enough. So
right.
MJ says, have you seen the Anaconda movie reboot? It's freaking hilarious. So it's not a reboot. My understanding is it's supposed to be like a movie about the making of Anaconda, but like a
really
comedic take on the making of the movie. So it's not like they're redoing the movie. At least that's my understanding, but I could be wrong.
Interesting.
We got Dirk's Designs in the chat. We've got Freaks Figures here. Crom 316. Hey, look at that. I'm here.
Yeah.
Hey, you're here too.
I am.
Yeah, we're both here.
In the flesh. I'm messing with my lights though. My lights are
We got James Studio Sasamudio. I
think he comes just to hear his name being sung by you.
What was it? Where did I see it? Oh, I think he bought something on my claim sale, and I was singing, and Darla was, I don't know if she likes it or hates it, but she definitely listened to it. We got Jen, aka Lucky Sprinkles, in the chat. We got Wholesome Warlock here filling us with purple. William Husted is here as well. Wednesday night in the Legion's verse. Sure.
Yeah.
We'll take that.
Yeah, that works.
Hoth the Basher as well. And scrolling. Dirk's Design says, hey, in case you guys missed Mythic Conversations, they were talking about Otho, and I was the first person to suggest painting his lion mask gold, part gold. And Curtis already has a video out on it. I didn't realize that you were the first person to mention it. When I saw it, I thought, man, it'd be kind of cool if that was gold.
So how long did you have the Otho and Urzak?
So
can you talk about it?
Yeah, I can. So, okay. Well, let me hit up the rest.
Yeah.
We've got Jeff Evans here. We've got Dub 3. His hard drive's just fine. Just by the way,
we got to talk about Dub too after this.
Yeah, we got Paul Morales here. Hey, Billy Beige Customs.
Bill?
Dirk is suggesting pot pie. That's another one. I didn't think about that one. So, Jesse Marshall's here. We got Carlo in the house.
Yo.
And then Seth. And I think we're all good. Okay, so Saturday Day Live. I'm sitting there and they had me pop on. I was in the middle of fixing a toilet. We had a toilet issue this weekend.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, the tank. Like we woke up in the middle of the night. Well, we woke up in the morning and apparently in the middle of the night, the tank had just gotten a crack down the back or the front side of it and just started leaking all over the bathroom. So I had to replace the tank. So I didn't get to join Saturday Night Live right at the beginning, but I was able to hop on towards the end, and they were talking to Dorclair about, he already kind of had his review out and stuff. Well, he had filmed the review and it was coming out right after the show. And he was talking about getting a review copy and stuff. And they were asking me if I'd ever gotten a review copy to me early. And I said no, because that was true. Like I had not. Well, yeah, we did the reveal for the Shadow Orc, but I've never gotten something before like other people had it in order to review and stuff. And then the next day, my Otho and Urzak arrived. Like it was delivered by FedEx on Sunday.
Nice.
And it was delivered at like 11 a.m. And I got a show. So it's 11 a.m. my time. I got a show 7 p.m. my time.
But you knew about it though, right?
I didn't know about it till it arrived. I knew I had a package coming, but I thought it was just my Cosmic and all this and that. So it arrives and it's got my Cosmic all in, and then it's also got this. And so I get it and I message Jeremy and I'm like, is it okay if I do a review on this? Like wasn't expecting this and stuff, but is it okay if I do a review on this, or do you want me to wait till people start getting in hand? He goes, no, that's why we wanted you to have it. Wanted you to do a exploded review, all this and that. And so now I'm like, okay, shit, like this drops tomorrow morning. I've got a show tonight at 7. Normally an exploded figure review takes at least 2 days, sometimes 3 days to film, edit, put it all back together, upload it to YouTube. And I had basically 8 hours to do 2 of them. So I was like rocking and rolling, man. I was just like, and doing all this stuff. And yeah, it was a struggle. I stopped for like, what was it, like 20 minutes to get something to eat, because at one point my hands were shaking like under the camera. Yeah. I'm like shit, I gotta get something to eat.
I mean, this is an opportunity. You want to try and get it, done and presented. So
yeah. So that's how that worked. But got those done. They're great figures. I mean, both of them have great overall looks. A lot of people have been saying it. I mean, Otho is the big name of the two, but that Urzak, man, it is, dude, it's so good. Wait it's ridiculous.
Have it in hand.
And then, as Dirk was mentioning, so, he comes with this lion head mask, right? But it's painted pretty much all silver with just a couple like gold rivets. Mm-hmm. And I was like, man, that'd be really cool if that lion was gold instead of silver. And so yesterday I was like, you know what? I'm just going to try to paint match the gold on this shield real quick. I was like, I may as well do it as a video. So So I just quickly like filmed a video painting it, trying to do the paint match, and then posted it out there, man. And that like blew up. At least the pictures on the Cabal like blew up more than any post I've had in a long time. So apparently people like that. But yeah,
it's one of those things where you don't expect it.
Yeah, just a simple change. Like it basically took me like 40 minutes. So
it pops, dude. That gold is fantastic. It definitely. I messaged you. I said it in the comments that it reminds me of Hadriana.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking when I did it. I was like, and it just, he's got the gold lion on the shield and gold lion.
Yeah,
like it just, it gives him a cool look. So, but yeah, sorry, Dirk, if I stole your idea. I didn't mean to steal your idea before I knew that you had it.
I think that's crazy though that you took the tusks and the teeth out of the orc. I'm like, bro, what the hell are you doing, man?
Man, it's exploded review. You gotta explode that stuff. Make it go boom.
I don't think that's supposed to come out, man. But you did it. Dude.
No, there's stuff that's not supposed to come out, but it does. It does. But yeah, dude, this guy, man. Yeah, like that dude is just
that armor. The parts that they used.
Yeah, I love this new part with the upper armor on the upper arm armor and then the lower leg armor where it has like these extra pieces that plug in. It's kind of like the chest plates were, but for arms and legs now. So I think that's going to create a bunch of different pop and swap options, and even like some third-party printers make some different armor that'll plug into the legs and plug into upper arm. So yeah, this guy's fantastic. And that double belt across the chest with the braided, dude.
Oh, I love
don't even
that,
get me started. So good.
And the belt is new too, right? With the skull on it.
Yeah, well, the whole waist piece is not new. It's just a new belt buckle. So that's what like a lot of them. Yeah, that pops out. So that part's new, and then the loin piece is definitely new. So, but yeah, super cool figure. So, I see Joe G jumped in the chat. We got
cool right
Omar
there.
Here.
Joe in the house.
Yep. Brian Carr's here. We got Terrence in the chat. Man, we're popping now. We got 30 people watching. So
it's all you, man. It's the power of Curtis.
No.
Just draws them in like a magnet.
I think, you've got the Schmerber-verse and you got the AKERMAN-verse, and now they're just kind of merging.
Am I peanut butter or am I chocolate? Which one am I?
It's like mega powers collide, right? Like, I don't know which one of us is Hulk Hogan and which one of us is Macho Man.
If we touch, it'll like destroy the universe or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we really didn't have anything to talk about before we decided to do a live. But then as we were kind of putting together, we talked about, hey, what if we show off like some customs or just things that we've gotten from other people?
Yes, great idea.
And it's a topic I've been wanting to cover for a while, but it's just like, when do you have the time? Like there's just so much. I don't know. It seems like every day I'm doing something, but today I had nothing. So I was like, hey, why don't we do that? Why don't we talk about customs that we're pretty excited for?
Not by you.
No, not ones that we've done. These are things that we've picked up from other people. We want
to show off the things that people have made or given us. Or
look at that. We got
I've bought. Hey,
Blake showed up. Because like I've made a lot of customs. There's very few customs that I've made myself that I wouldn't just get rid of at some point, that I wouldn't sell. But there's stuff that I've picked up from other people, like the stuff I'm going to show tonight, I would never sell. Like there's no amount of money that I would sell these things for because they're just important to me.
Art. So, exactly. That's interesting thing to me. That's an interesting topic. I've talked to Eric Miller about it, and like there's things that he makes that he won't get rid of, that he doesn't want to get rid of. And I totally get that. But you're different. Like you would rather give them away or not have them anymore. What do you think the difference is between that,
I think that Eric just hasn't run out of room yet. That's the problem. I mean, I know Emil was that way at one point where he didn't want to sell his customs, and it took a couple Legions cons before people started prying out of him. And then he was just like, you know what? I enjoy creating these things more than I enjoy having these things. Like he needs to get the bug out of his system and see the thing come to life, but he doesn't necessarily have to own it. And that's not to say that there's not certain customs that he would want to keep. Same thing with myself. But for the most part, it's the art of creating it that's the fun thing. Whereas, for Eric, it may be something where like he just wants to have that piece in his collection. Like he created a piece because it's important to him, and he just wants to keep it. So
yeah, I get that. Like the process of creating and making something, and then like, hey, this actually turned out. This looks good. You have pride in what you made. I could see why you wouldn't want to. Like, there's some paintings that I made where I'm like, I like it. It came out well. I don't really want to get rid of it or give it away. So I will just hang on to it.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, I picked up some things from other people where I'm just like I remember what was going through my mind when I picked it up. I remember the conversation we were having. I remember the situation that was going on, and it's just like a connection to that person. Right. So I wouldn't get rid of that. But Terrence pops in here. He says, am I from the AKERMAN verse or the Schmerber verse? I think you dabble a little bit in both, but if I had to lean one way or another, I would say Schmerber verse. I would say you're kind of in that kind of,
or am I in the Terrence verse?
Rob Zamora-ish, like AWOC guy, crew people. Like you're in that faction, but you dabble a little bit. You're kind of everywhere. So yeah,
for sure.
Exactly. So you want me to kick this off, or you want to?
Yeah, kick it off, dude.
Okay.
Let's see.
I think I got a few more than you, anyways. I got 10.
Yeah, so. Get started.
Okay. In no particular order, because these are all important to me. I'm just going to start with the first one that's in front of me, and this is one that was done by our own Jesse Arnold.
Nice.
And he had a custom that was similar to this at a ski con, and I really liked it. It's got a little carver wand thing there. And I was like, hey, I really would like you to make me one of those. Can you do that? And so I basically commissioned him to make the same kind of figure for me. It's using an Emperor Ming body from the NECA thing, and then I can't remember what where the soft goods and stuff, but it came out fantastic. I love it.
Yeah, I love it. That belt is fantastic. And the Ming, like, I didn't even recognize the Ming until you said, that's super cool.
Yeah, I just love this. I mean, playing a little bit of Baldur's Gate over the past few years. That elithid head on it, just super cool. Like this is just awesome. So
I did something similar. I don't have it yet. Patrick Boyle had made a War Duke out of the female barbarian figure. And I'm like, bro, I need that. So he's working on that. So sometimes it's like they don't want to give up their creation, and I get it. Show me how to make it, or help me, or if I can commission you to make it like that, that's good too. I just want
Lone Wolf Labs said that here. He said, I'll make a dio for me, plan to keep it, then get another idea and sell that one.
Right. Exactly.
And then Low Fidelity says, I agree, the process is more important than the final result for 90% of what I make. So awesome. So let's see what you got for your first one.
I have this badass right here. I think it's Brian C.
He did a bunch of the paint matching to that red jet, and that looks great.
He had the red jet regular figure, and then he started making others, and he made this little lady right here, and I'm like, Brian, and he's like, for sure. And so he the backpack did break off. He had a like a jetpack.
Oh, the jetpack,
he had glued to it, and it kind of didn't make the trip, but this red is just beautiful. He did an amazing job on this.
His paint match on that red jet stuff is so good.
So now he's on to crabs.
There you go. Yeah, stuff. You get crabs, they take over. I get it.
They do. Yeah, they can be very rambunctious.
Samudio says that they are AKERMAN. So all right, so for my next one, this is a Joe G custom. It came with a hat. I know Joe likes the hat better. I don't. I like it without the hat, but it's like a cosmic gunslinger.
Yes.
And I love this guy. He did a figure for Jesse and a figure for me. And all we did was have him on our show. Like at that point, he wasn't really, he wasn't doing the YouTube thing, and we had him on our show. And then he's like, I got to make these guys customs. Like, dude, we'll have you back all the time if you're going to make a custom every time we have you on a show. Then I put him on Off-World every single week. Nothing. All he does is make fun of me. So, but yeah. And he's shouting in the chat to show off the magnet guns because he's got little magnets on the side. So the guns kind of
Joe.
Yeah. So he put little magnets there.
You could sell that, bro. That could be like your signature figure, Joe.
Yeah. Then you got this little I think this was I think the soft goods were all from GPS lots. But I love this piece here. And it looks, kind of goes around the front of the face and stuff. And yeah, that's just a badass look.
Yeah, because it's got kind of like a Serenity, kind of like space cowboy thing going.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted a space cowboy, and I was kind of talking about it, I think, on the show, and then he put it together. It was awesome. So
yeah, Joe is awesome.
Just as appreciated the opportunity, but now you'll never get rid of me. Yeah, unless I start the show on Friday night and you just don't show up because you got your priorities all out of whack. So all right, Shmurd, what do you got?
This was, I think, 2 years ago. This was Mira Gaetanis. Did I say her name right? I'm not sure. Mira.
I don't know how to pronounce it. I've always said Gaetanis, but I could be wrong.
Gaetanis. So. She just showed up. She was really new to the community, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to ask her to make me a custom. And so I sent her a message. I said, I don't care what you make, whatever you have in your mind, because I think that's the best when you don't give them too many parameters. Yeah. Like just make whatever. Like, I don't care what you make. And so she did. And I said, if you need parts, tell me what parts and I'll send them to you. And I did. I was living.
Yeah. You don't want to stifle anybody's creativity.
No,
right.
No.
Yeah.
And she had fun and I loved it. So this was her creation right here.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I love the tattered cape and all this. I love it. She created a backstory for the character and everything. Your coffee's made already, okay? And your dinner's on the... Okay. I love you.
Imagination Hobby says that Joe G now has to make a gangster at love. So contractually, I think that's true. So... Oh, you're muted. Unless you mean to be muted. You might, I don't know. Maybe you just want to be muted.
I was telling my lovely woman to have a good night. She's going to work.
Oh, nice.
That was sweet nothings.
All right, let me pop over here then. So my next one, who in my display is partner to the other one that Joe G made. This is his partner in crime. Is this lovely lady. That was put together by our own Jordan Frazier. And I love this chick. Like she just got sass to her. She's excellent. So, I put these two together on my shelf. And they're just kind of like taking on the whole ring was a circle of the 5 rings or whatever.
Can I see her head sculpt closer?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Jordan is a fantastic
dude. In a short period of time, he has gotten extremely good at painting. So
that's phenomenal. Good job, Jordan.
And this was one of his earlier ones. Like he's even gotten better now. But yeah, she's fantastic. I love her. So, all right. Next, Greg's got a dog.
I do. This was made by my good buddy Joe Martinez. Didn't say he was going to make it or give it to me, and he just said, "Here you go, man." So he shipped it out to me, and I love it. I think that's cool. I love the whole shadow circle thing. And you know what? What's his name? Help me with the name. Matt Stein.
Yeah,
did like the whole like squad of shadow circle, and I think Joe kind of emulated a little bit.
She kind of feels. Do you remember Captain Power?
Yeah,
she feels like something from Captain Power to me.
Oh, for sure. but
I
she's
love it.
badass. She's
That was
in
one of my favorite things growing up.
that 1.0 body, not to be trifled with.
No,
Yeah.
no, that's fabulous.
So, thanks, Joe Martinez.
Yeah, good job, Joe.
Go on.
All right.
Guys are knocking
My
my
next one.
shoulder.
I've got, okay, listen. So people are going to probably give me shit because my next several are dwarves. Okay. And I've been adamant that I'm not a dwarf guy. And I'm not a dwarf guy because I don't like dwarves. It's because I'm not a fan of dwarf fans. Okay. Dwarves are okay. Dwarf fans, man, they're just relentless. But this one is one of many that I've purchased from Arthas. He's been making these Dwagar or Duragar, however you want to pronounce it, dwarves out of the Xenothon body. And yeah, this guy is one of my favorites. I've got 4 of Arthas's in my collection now, and I've got another 3 that I've already purchased for this upcoming year at Legion's Con.
I love his table.
So yeah, if you see him do one of these gray dwarves, just know, like, I got dibs. Okay.
Right.
I got dibs.
No touchy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just look with your eyes.
Exactly. Leave it alone. You can have when he does like the elves and the little skinny folk and stuff and all the cutesy stuff. Like you can have all that. The gray dwarves are mine.
Okay.
So
okay.
Yeah.
That's legit. I feel like I know who you're talking about when you're talking about dwarf fans. This is made by Anthony Hausiel.
The old Toy Forge himself.
This cape looks familiar to me. The design looks reminiscent, but yeah, these pauldrons are fantastic.
They're huge.
Yeah, they're
huge, ones. George.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And G says he's a dwarf fan. That's fine. You're not one of the the vocal ones out there, like, just being
a cool dwarf fan.
Yeah, you're laid back, you're chill. You're not in our face, where everything's got to be they put out an ogre, that's got to be a dwarf. They put out a bear, that's got to be a dwarf. They put out a dragon, that's got to be a dwarf. Calm down. Calm the fuck down. Okay. Not everything's got to be a dwarf. Dwarves are cool, but not everything has to be a dwarf. All right. That being said, my next one's a dwarf. And this one is from Ange of Dang Studios, Dusty's much better half. And she did this one that I think is fantastic. It has got, and my camera is not going to do this thing justice at all, but it has got this lava effect over the whole figure, and it is so good. And then the horns, she like did this flame effect thing out of like hot glue and then painted it. And yeah, this guy is,
I had no idea.
Dude, she is so talented. She doesn't do a lot of customs. She has sold a total of 3 customs. 2 of them are in my collection and one's in Jesse's collection. Shooting the Shelf owns Ange's custom.
Right.
Where like if she makes a custom, we got it. We got
Super nice lady. I met her at MuskyCon.
But this is I love this
that
one. She did such a good job, man.
Absolutely.
Super talented.
This is kind of co-created. Favorite figure is the Valiant, but we have a cape by Mrs. AKERMAN right here.
Very nice.
And I love the shorter cape, especially when they're sitting on the horse. This is an action cape. This is not no drapey, Dark Knight, Darth Vader cape.
Not a fancy boy cape.
Yeah, not a fancy boy cape. This is a cape, this guy's getting down. He wants to be able to reach his sword, pillage villages, right away, like action. This man is action. And also tabard by Joseph Connors, and he's got the scrawl.
Oh, very nice.
Hand drawn. So this is a cherished piece. I love this figure.
That's beauty. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
We got MJ says Darla rocks. Yes, you are correct.
Rocks.
You are correct.
Those short capes are chef's kiss.
Next, because I feel like I've got to get the dwarves out of the way now.
Jesus, criminy. How many dwarves
I
you
know
got?
I've got a lot of dwarves.
Dwarf out.
I just don't have to advertise it like some people, you know.
Right.
Like I've got a large dwarf collection, but I just, got to throw it out there.
Okay.
But I got to show off this work. And this one is from Guion. You may know him as Honed Axe. And he put together this bad boy.
Oh, damn.
With these big, giant old fists. And this was at Legions Con a couple years ago. And, he had sent the Euro Legions guys with some of his work. And this is one that I was definitely eyeing. And I was trying to negotiate price on it throughout the con. And I ended up pulling the trigger right at the very end on Sunday. I was like, I had a pretty good weekend. Let me pull the trigger on this guy. And yeah, he is fantastic. So yeah, very cool.
Heck yeah.
Not a closet dwarf fan, but I don't need to put it out there for the whole world,
Okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
I love the dwarves.
I'm a humble dwarf fan. That's what I would call it.
What's your favorite? Here's me doing my new to mythics questions.
Mm-hmm.
Your favorite studio dwarf?
The one that I don't have, which is Jarund. I love the blue on that guy. And just the fact that he was kind of one of those magic users before we started getting like the wizards and all that. Like, yeah, he's one that I could definitely see getting a version 2.
Oh, for sure.
I think would be awesome.
They would have to.
Yeah, because all they had at the time was those armored parts.
Mm-hmm. But
can you imagine them doing a Jarun now with the soft goods and different things like that? Like, yeah,
I don't think he'd be armored.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
shout out Norm McDonald. For sure.
Exactly. I'm not sure. Oh, I get it.
Shout out.
It was a little slow on the uptake, Jordan, but I got what you're putting down. All right. What else you got, Schmerby?
Next. Speaking of, I was speaking of Patrick Boyle. This was gifted to me by Jose Torres.
He does
Patrick, I had seen this at, where did I see this at? Was it ZoloCon? Saw it at ZoloCon, and I'm always afraid to go up to artists that are customizers because I know they're going to say $300, $250, $400. I don't have that much money. Like that's half my paycheck. So I didn't go up to Patrick Boyle, even though I wanted, and that's not half my paycheck. I'm just being dramatic, but I didn't want to go up to Patrick because I was afraid of how much this figure would cost. But I think only the head is really a custom. I think the rest of it is just the standard gold knight.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I love Excalibur. Like that's one of my top 10, maybe top 5 movies. And so I asked Jose Torres if Patrick was selling these heads. And he just bought the whole custom for me and sent it to me. So
that's cool.
Thank you, Jose, and thank you, Patrick. Just love it. I don't know who made or who designed this head sculpt. I
think that was sculpted by Emil. If I could be wrong.
Really?
I think I am wrong now that I think about it.
Maybe
I think I'm thinking of the Perosa head, which is different. So yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that they had it at Wolf King Customs, but I know they also carry some Jason Demon parts too. So I don't know.
Yeah. If you're a Knight fan and you haven't seen Excalibur, watch Excalibur.
There you go.
That's all I got to say.
Good one. It's
Thank you.
Older, but still holds up. All right.
Me too.
Next, my last dwarf of the bunch is this amazing one that I picked up from Eric LeBron. And this was at my first Legions Con. And it was actually one of the first, hold on, let me think about it. This might be the first custom I saw from somebody else in person. I arrive at Legions Con. It's the day before the event, and we're sitting in the lobby, and Eric gets over there, and it's actually the day before G-Con, so it was like Thursday night, and he gets there, and he's in the lobby, and he's just pulling a few figures out of a bag in the lobby to show people, and he pulls this one out.
Wow.
And it had this amazing purple metallic color to it that I had not seen before. And I was like, dude, I got to have that. So later on in the convention, I had to step away from the table for a minute, and he ended up buying one of my customs. He came over while I wasn't there and bought one of my customs. And Len let me know when I got back. He's like, "Oh, Eric came and bought one of your customs here." I was like, "Well, which one?" And he showed me, and I saw the price, and I went over to his table, and the price on this figure was the same price as the one he bought for me. So I just gave him his money back, and we essentially traded figures.
There you go. I love that better.
Yeah, the other thing that this one's got, he's got a little Cabal flask that Noah Pratt was handing out that year. So this is a little Saturday Day Live Mythic Enabler crossover.
Nice,
right here.
Nice.
So,
nice.
But yeah, purple dwarf. So
purple dwarf.
Yeah.
Noah's one of the coolest damn people I know.
Yeah, for sure.
He's so damn cool. Speaking of purple, so this is a standard Balam figure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful figure. That head sculpt,
love it,
is just phenomenal. So this was during the reissue, the mystery box.
Mm-hmm.
They had, I think, one or two maybe Balams that were in the mystery box, and I think Terrence maybe even got one, but I didn't get one. I was hoping to get a Balam. I didn't have one at the time, and Mark Thomas took it upon himself to take a Jaguilian,
mm-hmm. Jaguilian,
and repainted it.
Oh, nice.
Give me a freaking break. Look at this.
That is super cool.
I'm going to say this is better. I hate to say it. Or if not, it's freaking very similar.
I think that's pretty dang good.
Yeah. I mean, I was
little column A, little column B. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just blown away, dude. Like, it's so good, I didn't even want to put it on the figure. Like, I need another Balam body, or maybe a Balam, 2.0 or something. But thank you, Mark Thomas. Mark Thomas is a really good painter.
Would be good for that would be like a purple armory figure from last year.
About that.
That would probably be really good.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
Purple Batman.
It's a possibility.
Purple Batman.
There you go. Dude, right there. That looks good.
Batman Day is coming up, guys.
That looks pretty good right there.
Right.
All of a sudden, he's Catman. So,
yeah, for sure.
All right. So I just showed off 4 dwarves in a row. So in order to combat that, I've got to bring out my
cleanser.
I've got to bring, a little palette cleanser for sure. This was one of the first commissions that I ever had somebody do for me. And this is Fibular, the Dwarf Hunter.
Oh,
so he is a skeleton that goes out and chases down, kills, and then carries heads of dwarves as trophies.
Or dwarf fans.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go. So Fibular, the Dwarf Hunter. So for any of you dwarf fans that were starting to feel like, hey, we kind of like this Curtis guy, we want to give him a hug at Legion's Con or whatever. There you go.
There you go.
This is what I do. I'm nice. I draw you in. I make you feel like, you can hug me and stuff. And then I go and just push you away. So.
Sweet and salty.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Best of both worlds. Candy corns and peanuts. Yeah.
Yes. This is my last, I'm going to say.
Okay.
And I'll let you take over after this.
Oh, that was Zombie 13. I don't know if I mentioned that, but that was Zombie 13. Yeah, he did an amazing job.
So this figure right here, there's a little mini story to it. I will bore you with it. Curtis contacted me and said, hey, man, let's do a crossover event, and you could be the dry brush master.
Yeah, the legend.
The legend.
Legend never dies.
But not a legend daddy, thankfully. Anyway, so I dry brushed a vampire Phalanx, and I just slapped an orc head on it.
Mm-hmm.
Took it to MuskyCon. I thought it's a fun figure. I put like a Conan cape on it or something, and I was done with it. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to give it to my buddy Mark Thomas again. And he took it and matched. He put pauldrons on it. He put the Xylernian guard helmet on it. and the sword and soft goods, and he matched it to my dry brush and called it like a Rust Knight, Sir Gregory the Rust Knight. I'm like, get the frick out of here, dude.
That's awesome.
It's amazing.
So it's like a collaboration between you two.
But the head is Rob Zamora, so I don't know what happened, but maybe there's some confusion. You know, I need a faceplate, a Schmerger faceplate. Maybe it was too round. I don't know. You know, he tried to capture it and couldn't, so he just sent me the Rob Zamora version.
That's beautiful, man. Mark did a great job there.
He did a great job. Thank you, Mark. Love you, buddy.
Beautiful. All right. Well, I've got 2 left.
All right, man. Rock it.
So my next one, actually, hold on one second. I'm going to embiggen you for a second because I have to grab something. Talk to the lovely folks in the chat.
I can do that. I'm going to show Mark's amazing paint job again. And you guys in the chat, man, throw out what's some treasured customs that you guys have. I will just sit and look at Mira's amazing, like she was brand new.
That's pretty excellent.
She matched the chest piece with this painted headpiece here.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. I do have one more custom I forgot, but go ahead.
Okay. No,
I will take it after you.
So I wanted to get me an Emil Wickman. Okay. You know, he decided that he was going to start selling figures, and I saw that he was taking commissions. And listen, his commission, the price, you're going to pay a pretty penny.
Master class.
But you're going to get some great stuff for what you pay for. So, you know, he's not one that I can go out there and buy 10 of his customs. So I'm like, okay, if I'm going to have a custom from Emil, and you kind of got to give him like, you know, here's the character I want. Here's the theme that I want. Like, what was I going to have him do? And the thing that just popped into my head was one of my favorite battle beast, which is this little, I think it's called gargantuan gorilla.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's like one of my favorite battle beasts. And so I told Emil that I wanted him to do that as a custom within the Legion's verse. And so this is what he came up with for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where does that head from? That's freaking amazing.
So the head is actually a Monkey King head.
Oh shit, it is.
And then he has, I can't remember where he got the sides of this from. It was from like you know what? I think it was Bromden's crown. But
okay.
Upside down,
oh wow.
Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so I just thought this came fantastic. I did put in a different chest plug there because he had just kind of the normal cosmic one, and I found somebody that was doing like the Battle Beast type logos there, and so I put a little wood one in there for him. But yeah, I love this thing. It's fantastic.
It looks like fun too. It looks like a fun.
Oh
picture.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Actually, I had 2 more.
Okay,
2 more.
Beautiful. I got 1 more after that. So
okay.
So we both have the same amount then.
Yeah, I had never met Eric LeBron. And I mean, I've known him. He's a Cali boy like myself. Anyways, he flew out to ZoloCon last year and was hanging out in our hotel room. And he had like a box. And I think he had a friend sell them. I don't know if it was Colin or somebody else. But he had a box of his customs.
Well, hold on.
What?
It's Cullen, not colon. Colon is... No, you said colon.
No, I did not. I said colon.
Folks in the chat, sound off. Did Greg just say Cullen or colon? let us know in the chat.
Colon Culp. You bastard.
You're saying it like... Never mind.
Colon. I said colon.
Okay.
You had colon in your mind. You were thinking colon. Anyways, before I was really interrupted.
Sorry.
Eric LeBron had a box of his customs that Cullen, I believe, was selling for him at one of the tables or something. And Curtis.
I'm listening.
At least he didn't say prostate. Yeah. My buddy Prostate Culp. Anyways, so like, we were just talking. We talked for like an hour, me and the other fellas, Brent and Dylan and Cullen. and he just reached in and like randomly grabbed this custom painted figure here. And I had showed it off before, and Joe Vasapolo was like, damn, I wanted that custom. But I mean, there's not a lot of like different parts to it, but just the detail on the paint is really phenomenal. It's hard to show in here, but there's a lot of blue just kind of wonderfully, you know, put in here, like the detail and stuff. I'm not sure where this head sculpt is from, but I thought it was rad, and that was super nice that he gave it to me. So thanks, Eric.
Terrence, that's what broke me. I'm sitting there trying to keep a straight face. But after he says colon, then he says he just reached in.
Oh yeah, he just reached in.
You can't say he reached in after saying colon. Before we get to our last ones, did have a few comments here. Imagination Hobby says, I'd love to be a part of an episode showing off customs. I made probably a dozen. That'd be cool.
Sure.
So sounds
Check
like
out the studio. Customizing Studio is a great place to show off your work.
Sounds like a good New to Mythics episode. Jen, aka Lucky Sprinkle, says she has a moose custom from one of Jeremy's sales. That's awesome.
I don't have anything from Jeremy. I would love to have one of his pieces.
Yeah, I actually, my last piece is a Jeremy piece.
Whatever, bro.
Joe says best custom ever was Curtis's tribute to me, and he had Emil read the bio. Yeah, so I once Joe made the customs for me and Jesse, I was like, I want to make a custom for him. So I made this minor, like not a young person, but like somebody that's, you know, and then I wrote a bio for it, and then I was like, you know what? It'd be really cool if I got Emil to record this. And so I sent it to Emil. I was like, hey, can you just record yourself reading this? And he did, and he sent it to me. And then I put it over like a video of just the character kind of spinning around. And it was pretty fun. So I'm glad that you like that, Joe. Terrence says my sarcasm remark was a follow-up to me saying Curtis is not a fan of dwarves in the same way he's not a fan of Vallejo paints. In fairness, what I used of Vallejo for my video was not a paint. It's liquid mask. So, you know, still stands.
Yeah, get it right.
Just saying. Liquid mask is not paint.
Liquid metal. This last one is...
Well, hold on. I still got one too, man.
Oh, man.
You're going out of order. Brian Carr, $5 super chat.
You just went, didn't you?
No, you just went. You showed off that one that we were laughing at, the colon.
Eric LeBron, you didn't go after that?
No.
You've been talking.
I did a meal, and then you did that one, the colon one.
It seemed like you had.
No, I'm just reading comments in the chat. I'm just trying because we're down to the last one. I got one, and you got one. So this is like the edging, right? So I'm reading some of the chat, kind of.
I should have saved the Rusted Knight. That's like the ultimate. That was like my climax.
Gotcha. See, so I climaxed a little early. I'm trying to delay the gratification.
Right. I climaxed too soon. Sorry,
but that's all right. You know, listen, you're still getting used to this.
We're new. Yeah, we're new.
Yeah, we're getting the hang of it. Brian Carr, $5 super chat. Now I really need both a Two Idiots Rambling shirt and a triple jointed shirt at Legion's Con. I'll pass on a colon shirt though.
I'm sure it's a great shirt. It'd be great.
Let's see. Terrence says you also used some Vallejo paints during the Swigtastic Mod Squad show, didn't you? I did not use a Vallejo paint, but I did. Somebody was asking about a color to match Swig's skin, and I said that the Vallejo Goblin Green is a good out of the bottle match for it, but I don't use it. So, edging.
Got to make it about Swig, man.
Yeah, edging, dude. We're trying to edge here. All right,
I'm learning.
I'm done edging. It's time for my final.
Do it, baby.
And this is, you know, I think when I was on with, was it with Mark, where he, you know, one of the shows I was on, they asked me like, you can only keep one figure, collection's burning down.
Yes, that was our show.
Was it ours? Was it
so? Triple jointed?
So, it is this one, and it is this voodoo priestess, the Princess of the Frogs. And the story behind this one, when I was first getting into Mythic Customizing. Jeremy had a website. So if you just type in, like right now, you could go to Mythic, mythiccustoms.com, and it'll send you to this website that's like pumpkin something, whatever. And it's like his website that he was using for his customs, right? And each of those customs in the early day, he would post a picture, a bio, and then a recipe for it, right? On all those figures. And this is one that I was like, dude, it's so good. Like it just looks amazing. But the paint job is like so particular in the face.
Yes.
Like I was like, I don't want to just try to recreate that. Like I just want to get it from him. And so for years I told him, like, I'm going to own that figure someday. And he's like, no, he's like, that one's too important to me. I can't part with it. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. Like, I'm going to own that figure. And so I think it was 2 years ago at Legion's Con. He had shown some of the stuff that he was going to bring. And this was one of the figures that he was going to bring to the con. And I told him, I messaged him, I'm like, just so you know, you're not leaving with that. And he goes, yeah, I still can't sell it, man. It's whatever. I was like, I don't care what I got to do. I don't care what amount of money. I don't care who I got to beat up. I'm leaving with that figure. So we get there and it's set up night, and I go around the corner because he's right behind me. Like, we got a banner between us, but I got to go around the aisle. And so I see it with my own eyes for the first time. And I'm like, that thing is just absolutely beautiful. And he goes, he says something like, he's like, just for shits and giggles, he goes, what would you be willing to offer for that? And I threw out some crazy number. And he's like, no, that's too much. He goes, how about, and he gave me a number that was like way low ball for what it is. And I was like, yeah, sure. No problem. So I paid it, and I got it. And then he told me, he goes, that's not the original.
Oh.
And I said, what? And he goes, he said, I know you've wanted that figure for a long time. So I went and sourced all the parts for it and remade it and made another one, exact copy of the one that I had, because I truly don't want to give that up. I can't get rid of it, but I knew it was important for you to have this one. And so I made a second version of it. And I was just like, dude, like, waterworks, because like this guy is, doing the sales and marketing for Horsemen. He is super busy. He's got all this stuff going on. Right. And in the middle of all that, throughout the year, he sourced all these parts, put this together, painted it, and brought it to Legion Con just so that I could, get it. So yeah, super awesome. Love him. He's a great guy.
Who are we talking about here?
Jeremy Gerard.
Who?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. I'm not sure who that is.
Director of Sales and Marketing. You may have had the distinct pleasure at some point. So, yeah.
Maybe rings a bell. I'm not sure. Anyways, no, I love seeing people's customs. I love showcasing their art, stuff that they make. It's all personal. It's all art. And it's all subjective. And it's interesting to me what grabs people. You know what I mean? Like, you saw that and you're like, I have to have that. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like that when I saw that Excalibur figure, because it like touched something inside, like, not my colon, but maybe almost as deep. But like, I'm like, I really, really want that. I need that figure. So yeah, I love that. I love to see our community make some amazing customs.
Speaking of which, I don't know how to pronounce this, Dagobic Customs, which is Keon, says, yeah. And he says, shameless plug, basically. Did you see that Joseph Connors and me are doing a collaboration for Legion's Con? I did not see that.
I didn't either.
But that's awesome.
Yeah.
Let us know what it is.
Yeah. Come back on live.
Yeah. I mean, they both do amazing soft goods, so it'd be interesting to see what they're working on together. Let's see. And then, our Lord and Savior, Jeremy Gerard. That's right. Hey, Mark's here.
I know.
I just showed up in time to hear Greg talking about touching his colon. Well, you missed it. He was talking about you earlier and what a great job that you did.
Yeah, I was showcasing this
on that, as well as the night. So,
this is gorgeous. Just for Mark, I'm gonna recap. But this was just a beautiful piece that he did. Just the matching.
Very cool.
Keon says, check your desires, bros. You check your desire, Curtis.
I don't even know what that means, but I'm
checking mine.
It's checked, man.
Yeah.
Oh, DMs.
Oh,
that makes a lot more sense.
Your desires. Check your desires, bro.
That makes a lot more sense.
Hey.
Like, I don't know. I don't even know how to check a desire. So
it's checked.
Yeah.
So this last one is not a custom, but it's so much fun. Brett helped me get it. The Bone Ape was something that was not really on my peripheral until Cornboy was like, I gotta have that Bone Ape. Like he asked, I think, for the All-Star 6 heads pack. Was it All-Star 6 or Necro?
All-Star 6 was the heads
All-Star
pack.
6 to have like a Bone Ape, or they did the Bone Ape for Cornboy, or he asked for it or something.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, Cornboy's like, I need that Bone Ape. So I'm not sure who made it first, or maybe it was Jeremy made it on his show, but I didn't realize what you needed. So you have to have the torpiculized long arms, his short legs. Then you need Maxilius's bare body.
It's like a whole shopping list.
And the ape head sculpt. And so Brett provided me with the chest and the butt part. But this figure has not left my hands. It is so goddamn fun.
I could see Brett giving you the butt part.
Yeah, give me the butt part.
Yeah.
So much fun. Colon.
Yeah. Colon. Yeah, you just reach in.
Yeah. Just reaching in. But love this. This is great figure. And you guys should make one.
Very
Definitely.
Cool.
That's my last one. That's all I got for now.
Well then let me pull up this stuff that Keon showed me. So first off, I'll show this.
Check your desires, man.
Yeah, I'm checking my desire right now.
Yes, I saw that for your Otho.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
I need that for sure.
I'm assuming that that's wired all the way around. Got a nice lion logo on it. That is pretty cool. Like that.
I'm digging it.
And then he sent me a couple other photos. So this is the back. So it looks like kind of a tattered piece underneath.
I'm a fan of tattered.
Me too. Tattered. Yeah, me too. Not for everything, but I've got one on my my original blood armor, and it looks fantastic. Yeah. So this is the back side, and then or the back shot, as some people may call it.
Maybe.
And then here is the front. And that
phenomenal.
that looks pretty awesome. So
love it.
Yeah.
Great job, Keon. Joseph Connors.
So
great stuff.
Keon, let us know, like is that like where can people find this, or like are they ordering online? Is this going to be available at Legion's Con?
I think Joseph,
all that good stuff,
had a post with the Otho cape, and I think he had one made for someone to buy right away, and I think it was $25. And then he's bringing some to Legion's Con. But if I was you, if people are interested, reach out to either Keon or Joseph Connors and secure yours.
I can't kick him out of the chat, Terrence, because he's on your stream watching. I can see that he's on yours and not mine. But he deserves to be kicked for calling him Ortho instead of Otho. So if you can go and ban him over there, that'd be great.
Okay, I will work on that.
Yeah,
you got it.
And Keon says they will be at their tables. So there you go. Hit them up at Legion's Con.
Yeah, heck yeah,
beautiful. So that's all of the customs that we were planning on talking about. What else we got? Obviously, there's been a lot of stuff lately. We got Jersey Devil, we got Armory, we've got the Otho and Urzok. It's just been coming fast and furious, and now it sounds like Jeremy at the end of his show said he's going to be in the studio next week.
Yeah.
And he was doing the whole playing coy as if, we'll find something to talk about.
Now, speculation, what do you think? Like, what else could they reveal? You know what I mean? Like, they've kind of played their hands traditionally. We know Armory. I mean, is he going to show Graveyard stuff already? Like,
I think Graveyard's a couple weeks away. I think it's probably the second Legion's Con exclusive set.
Okay.
Because, and some people are like, are they going to have a second one? Because they said that the first one, which was 2 figures, it's basically 4 characters that you can make, but it's 2 figures, would be available for both days. And it's like, okay, well, does that mean that's the Saturday and Sunday because it's available both days? But I guess it said in the post that he did the first of the figure sets for Legion's Con, which means not only is there another reveal, but it sounds like it's another set.
Well, if Eric's going to be there, there's a reveal for sure.
Right. So I think it's going to be 2 more figures for Legion's Con is my guess.
I'm going to say 1 big one.
Well, he said set. Now it could be a big one with some other stuff with it. It could be a big one with some accessories or a dio. It could be a dio piece, could be a vehicle. Yeah.
I'm going to say part 2 of Insimal. Maybe there's some more dio stuff. You know, maybe there's some more, because I've noticed, you know, they've got the dio stuff with the Einsamal. They've got the dio stuff with the new Ox crew. So, you know, we could.
They said Graveyard October. I mean, the flyer, and even Jeremy kind of reiterated it a couple weeks ago that it's coming back October. So I feel like we're a couple weeks early on Graveyard. That's not to say that they wouldn't reveal it before October, but I don't think so.
We're just speculating what we think.
Yeah, there's definitely another Legion's Con exclusive. It's just, is that what he's talking about next week? And if so, what could it be?
See, Omar is saying female legendary barbarian, which I believe will be a table surprise, but they won't mention that.
Would be good.
Like, they won't say it. They'll just have it there, and they let the word of mouth.
He did say that the reason he hasn't shown the map yet is because there's something on the map that he doesn't want people to know yet. So, but he did say that it's coming out soon. So yeah, maybe there's something else going on, some other event that we don't know about. Yeah, go ahead.
How many people are here?
32.
I can't see. So 30 of you guys. Is that counting me and you? Or
No.
is it 32 total?
Not unless you're watching on the YouTube.
Okay, 32 guys here and ladies. I'm going to let it out. Okay? Schmerberville is on the map of Mythos. And
Schmerberville?
Yeah, Schmerberville.
I could see that.
Yeah. So, you know, you guys keep it to yourself. Let Jeremy have his surprises. But just for you guys, Schmerberville. Rolls off the tongue.
It's good. I would not be opposed to a Schmerberville. Karen says I think they're potentially going to do the unthinkable. We're all backing away from Cosmic. They're going to go against expectation, hit us with Cosmic. I think it could be a Cosmic exclusive for Legion's Con. I would bet my earthly possessions that it's not a Cosmic Wave.
I don't think the last Cosmic.
I would bet all of my children and half of my toys.
You get to choose.
But it's not a Cosmic Wave.
I don't think so. And I don't think it's a Cosmic set.
Yeah, it could be a Cosmic set. They did do so 2 years ago. They did the Walter, which had a Cosmic and a Mythic. Last year they did a Mythic set on day 1, a Cosmic set on day 2, but the Cosmic set did not sell really well.
No,
the Cosmic set,
I don't think so.
There was still a bunch left afterwards. It ended up at a couple different websites. It ended up on Big Bad Toy Store. It ended up on Wolf King Customs. You can still find that Cosmic Creator Pack now for the same price it was at Legion's Con last year, if not cheaper. And it's a great set. I love that set. So I'm not saying that they're not going to do a Cosmic set, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's another Mythic. We'll see. We'll see what it is.
Omar says it could be another tribute, maybe.
It could be.
I mean, isn't
Yeah, I mean, the last few years they have had some sort of tribute on the exclusives. It's you've had the Gerard the first year, then you had the Furious Four, then you had the Wall Tour, and then last year you had the Gorich and Gaspar. So
got to be Trevor or Joe.
Could. I mean, there's a lot of folks in the studio that have not gotten that treatment yet. Sherry comes to mind. Dorclair does the stuff for them. Trevor, Vassapolo. I mean, heck, we don't have a Corn Boy or a Treadaway.
All worthy candidates for sure.
So, yeah. And the one thing to keep in mind with the Legions Con exclusive sets is that's not determined by the studio. That's determined by Jeremy and Joe.
Right.
They are the showrunners for Legions Con, and they're basically commissioning the Horsemen to do those exclusive figures. So they get to decide if it's a tribute, they get to decide who it's a tribute for. They get to decide what parts are being used. As long as it's parts that are already existing tooling and all this and that, they get to kind of decide all that. So I don't know, be interesting.
Yeah. I didn't realize that until George Gaspar said it's not a studio show. It's a it's production. I was like, whoa.
I mean, they still obviously they've got their pop-up shop, so Four Horsemen are making money off of that, and they've got the Armory experience, and they're making money off of that. But like the exclusives, those by the time Legions Con starts, the studio's already been paid for their exclusives because Joe and Jeremy have to pay for that up front. So yeah. Let's see. Omar said first guess would be female legendary barbarian or Cosmic Legion exclusive. Kind of touched on that. They should make a walrus for Isomol. I mean, I don't think whatever it is for the Legions Con, if it is the Legions Con thing, the exclusive, it's not going to be new tooling. We know that. Like that's right. They can't do new tooling.
Hopefully no more skeletons.
But it could be a reveal for something else. Heck, it could be a figure obscura for all we know. I don't know.
Never know. They're hard to predict, Yeah,
I don't think Isomol is too new to have a drop for. Yes, Isomol is very too new. Yes, that is true. Let's see. What a time to be alive. I know, right? We're just getting hit left, right, and center with these reveals. So
absolutely.
Do you have to leave your shoes at the door to Schmerberville?
My man. That's right.
I tell you what, that would keep me out of Schmerberville. I was on board for Schmerberville until this very moment. So
chanclas are acceptable. You can't wear the chancla.
Yeah, a vehicle, if it wasn't a Legions Con thing, it was just some reveal that they were doing, a vehicle would be kind of cool.
I think Cosmics needs something like that. Like give me like a Wasteland
little speeder bike or something.
Or a Mad Max car kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'd be there for that for sure. Like a truck.
Picked these went on clearance. I picked up one of these from the McFarlane line.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like just something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, for that.
Well,
Steph's got something he's working on or has worked on. Steph Detour.
Terrence says we could be getting something like Fisher Rice. I would take that. Fisher Rice is
for sure
the best cosmic figure that they've got so far. So I say that because I haven't opened all of Ox Crew yet, but another tribute. So we've already kind of hit up the tribute, but throw your guesses in the chat on who do you think it would be a tribute for. So let's see. Jeremy says I bought so many of those cosmic sets. You and me both, brother. I got like 7 of them up in my closet.
Of which?
The Cosmic Creator 2-pack.
I never bought it.
See, you're the problem.
I like the redhead, the Magnus redhead. I think that's pretty cool. I'm the problem. I am the problem.
Infinite set, Etheron and Hera. Okay.
Okay.
Should be Lady Darla, the kind.
Now you're talking.
It could be Burla. I don't think so though. Let's see.
I am the problem.
Trying to like go through, like there's joke ones and then there's serious answers. They could make a Cookie Monster. Yeah, I guess that. I mean, I don't think that's public domain yet. So Sherry will be the legendary barbarian. That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
That'd be cool if the female legendary barbarian was kind of a tribute to Sherry.
That would be awesome.
That'd be awesome. Yeah. Cosmic set was better. I thought I liked the cosmic set better myself. Like, I was not the only reason I wanted the Gaspar Gorich set was because of the bear parts on Gaspar and because of the dwarf legs that came in.
I love those dwarf legs.
Those dwarf legs are freaking great.
I love those.
I don't want to get the dwarf guys started though.
Dirk's got a scoop. What's your scoop, Dirk?
Next release will be the governor of Schmerberville. So there you go, Governor Greg of Schmerberville. So, hope they give us a reptilian of some kind. Should go along with the Reign of the Beast.
See, that's a good.
The reptilian part could be, yeah, they could be that in a LegionsCon exclusive.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Good call.
Cosmic's my main jam. I think it's an obscura. I don't think it's a figure obscura right now. I think we're done with figure obscura until the winter one. But I could be wrong. I've been known to be wrong. Schmerber is the problem. I don't know what that's about.
Well, he's talking about the Cosmic 2-pack that I didn't.
Oh yeah, yeah. You were the problem on that.
I didn't do my part. I didn't buy it.
That's true. It's like was it Super Troopers? I did my part. Yeah. Dirk's design. So get this. Legion's Lounge. Chris G mentioned that at G-Con was going to be super emotional for some. I think we're getting some solid tributes for G-Con. Yeah. Trevor kind of has said on a couple different shows now that there's going to be some people weeping at G-Con this year. So I'm not sure what's happening, but it does feel like we've got some tributes on the way and some emotional tributes. So
okay.
That was a studio person's suggestion.
Good scoop, Dirk.
Yeah. Mythic Puppies.
Jen, I'm scratching both dogs right now in unison. And they're knocking my camera and computer.
Joe, don't be stealing my joke. That's my joke. It'll be Trevor and Nate comes with two bodies, but only one head. How could they keep a Sherry tribute secret? She paints all the lady figures. That would be tough.
Just give it to Eric Miller. Just
not impossible. Not impossible,
but
tough.
To Eric.
So
he's the new.
Curtis convincing himself dwarves are the best. I like dwarves a lot.
Dude had like 5 customs.
Don't like the dwarf people.
Dwarf.
And I will say I like dwarf customs a lot more than I like the dwarves that we've got in the line. Like the dwarves that we get in the line where it's just got like a helmet and then a beard coming out the bottom of the helmet. Get the fuck out of it. I don't want that. I hate that. If it ain't got a face, I don't want it.
Really?
I don't want something without a face.
Since you didn't ask, the silver dwarf is my favorite.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's just a cool, but the cavern dwarf, I mean, come on, guys. Cavern dwarf version 1, that's just with I
love the body, but I hate that beard coming from the that's a nice cape. I hate the beard coming from the helmet.
Makes it
it's just dumb.
This is my first Darla cape right here.
Yeah.
Magic. Darla, I know you're there. Magic.
She is.
Love it. Brown dwarf cape. I need more. Love these.
Time to build a castle.
Darla,
would be nice. It would be nice to just get little like Dio type.
Yes.
Parts.
Yeah, Dio parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe some more, tavern parts. Terrence is building a tavern.
Yeah, a little graveyard. Give us a little graveyard Dio, like that one that was the Trevor picture with Azza, right? Version 2, like where he's got all the Hagnons coming up and stuff. Like, give us that. Give us that, like graveyard.
What about an Attila throne?
Dude, I'd buy that all day long. That a lot of people use that. There's like an old Conan statue.
Yeah,
that people buy and then they take the Conan off and use that, but it's getting pretty rare now. But that's a really nice one because it's got lions on the sides of it.
Yes. We got some comedians tonight, man.
Chris and George manage the product and but it's not. Yeah, I mean, it's not like it looks like them, right?
Right.
So, if they did a Legions Con one and they used existing parts, yeah, I could totally see them getting away with, having Sherry paint it and not know it. But if they did one where they did it in like her likeness,
yeah,
she would know.
And Sherry's been there longer than most people there, I believe.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
within several months after them kind of starting on their own.
Yeah,
so
needs to happen.
Yeah,
but emotional. It could be a corn boy.
She
like a brute corn boy.
She had some stories. Let's just say if you get her at intern, I don't want to share her stories here but if you get her at intern, ask her some stories about starting with the Horsemen. She's got some interesting stories. So, yeah. Let's see. Curtis don't want none unless it's got buns, hon. Yeah, dwarf face. I don't care. I don't care if it has buns, but it's got to have a dwarf face.
Send all dwarf heads to Curtis.
If it doesn't have, if I can't see their face, I don't want a dwarf. I'm just saying, like all these ones that I showed tonight. Now, not the lava one. That's special because Ange did it and it's awesome. But all the rest of them, dwarf faces.
Curtis needs to see the face.
Might be. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna. Here's what I do know: they need more females in the line. They need, and specifically 1.0 females.
1.0.
Right? 1.0 females. Yep. Yep. Barbarians.
Or 2.0s that stand up.
Or 2.0s that stand up. That works too.
Both. Give us both.
I think if they did a female Templar, just a builder female Templar, they would sell 1 million of them.
I thought for sure that, when they announced the red shield, the blue shield soldier, that there would be an optional like female chest piece that you could just change out and make them female, or give us that, by itself female, like the Night Builder too. Give us an updated version of that. That will you can change with the blue shield parts. I'm asking.
Imagination Hobby says Curtis has a dwarf tribute figure after him. No, I don't.
Imp.
No, I have a gnome on an imp scale.
You are impish,
not a dwarf.
Sir.
Joe says his Attila display is pretty great. I know Joe thinks all of his display is pretty great, but shoot us a picture, Joe. We'll pull it up and we'll evaluate for ourselves how great it is.
I think Heinrich did the same thing. He took his idea, but
I mean, Joe, if you're doing the same thing as Heinrich, I mean, Sensi John is here. Says Lone Wolf made some tombstones for sale. I have some, maybe Graveyard be this year. I have some Dio stuff. That'd be cool. Lone Wolf does some awesome stuff, man.
Yeah,
I definitely need to make sure that I stop by their area.
My first Dio was Lone Wolf.
I got this Anubis Bastet one from them last year. And it's fantastic. And I think they had another one that was like a Frankenstein's creature one. I want to get that one too.
Are you flying or driving, Curtis?
I drive. I drive every year. It's like,
how far is that?
If you just map it out, it's like 14 hours. Yeah. It ends up being more like 17 hours to get there. And then coming home, it's like 19 to 21, depending on how many times we stop. Just because we're exhausted and we got to stop and stretch our legs more and stuff. So, because as much as I try to get some good sleep during Legions Con, you're still not getting as much sleep as you normally would. So
that is true. I catch up on sleep when I get home.
Yeah. It is not a short dwarf. You watch your freaking mouth. Watch your mouth. I bought one of their dios a few weeks ago. I need to set it up, dude. They do some good shit. Crashbox is good too. Crashbox is expensive.
They're expensive stuff.
Yeah, they're expensive, but they're good stuff. Like a lot of my photos that I do for my customs and stuff, I've got a whole table upstairs with a bunch of Crashbox stuffs. But just for like stuff to display and look nice in your collection, I don't know that it gets better than Lone Wolf Labs for that.
I agree.
As far as like price point and just make it like he makes stuff that's specifically for the DTOF. It's pretty damn good.
And he sells like Dio stuff as well. Like he's got computers and and
Yeah,
all
dude, he has
kinds of
some crazy
pieces.
shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Refrigerators and
mhm.
all kinds of
Yeah, I think
cool
he
stuff.
was it him? I think he had like a Bat Cave one that had like some like a Bat computer and stuff like that. Like he had, So I want to say, I don't know. I don't think there was anything else to that, but that Anubis Bastet one I think is awesome. So
Yeah.
I need my sleep. Not sure how I'm going to handle Legion's Con. Yeah, I mean, I would just say set a time for yourself and know that whatever time that you set, like if you say, hey, I got to be in bed by 11, it's going to be 12. It's going to be an hour later than whatever you set, but at least set a
Just to
time.
get to the elevator.
Yeah, because like as you're going by, people are going to stop you. They're going to ask you questions. They're going to pull you into a conversation. They're going to, whatever.
Yes.
So whatever
It's gonna happen.
Yeah. So set a time that you're going to start heading back to your room and know that it's going to be an hour later than that. So that would be my advice. So,
yeah. Unless people don't like you, then you can go straight to the elevator.
Yeah.
And no one will say anything.
Dub3 says Carver Customs. Yeah. I mean, Brian does some great dio pieces, and I know he does some dios as well. I don't know, because it's like anything else, right? Like if you want to be a great guitarist, you just play guitar all the time, right? And if you want to be a great baseball player, you play baseball all the time. So, while Brian does a really good job of making dios, that's not what he does all the time. Like he does dio pieces, he does the torches, he does this and that. So he's more well-rounded, and you can go to his table and you can get a bunch of different things. But I don't know that I would say that his dios in and of itself are, better than say Lone Wolf, who that's all they're doing. But that's just me. He does some awesome stuff though. And Jimmy, I don't know that I've seen much of Jimmy's work, but I've heard a lot of great things about his dios. So
he does stuff for Valverse, I think.
Does he?
Speaking of dios,
I think he's down there, like down south, East Coast, like North Carolina-ish area, I think, because they talk about him a lot, but I don't know that I could even picture in my head any of his work.
I was going to mention Dub at the beginning of the show. He bought that huge dio from Mr. C. It was in Florida. Have you seen that dio?
It looks amazing. It was a shelf selection this past week.
Jeez, oh Pete's, man, that thing is incredible. Oh, North Carolina, sorry. Oh no,
yeah, that's where I figured he was from, because they talk about him a lot, but I like I said, for the life of me, I couldn't picture any of his work, but I hear people saying really good stuff about him. As far as Jimmy
Harwicks,
yeah. Mr. C, I believe, is in Florida.
Mr. C's in Florida, yeah. But that set that he made, that Dub bought, I mean,
it's crazy what that man can do with foam. Like, yeah.
I want to see it broken apart though. I want to see like how it's separated, and then I want to see how it comes together.
It's interesting because like if you go to his Instagram, you look at it, like he'll have this big giant setup like that, right? But then he'll show little sections of it, and it's like each shot that he takes, like that could be an individual dio, and then he'll show another picture, and like that could be an individual dio. And so you look at it, and it's like, yeah. And so it's like for somebody like Dub, I imagine he's going to get years of photography out of this thing.
Oh yeah,
because you can do so many different things and never repeat the same background, right? Because there's so many different looks there. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff.
Okay, Dirk says there's videos of him taking that dio apart. Okay.
Yeah, he does a lot of behind the scenes stuff as well. Since it's my first Legion's Con, I have a question. Do a lot of the vendors accept only cash need to be prepared? Here's what I'll tell you. There are several vendors that will take like PayPal. There's even some vendors that have stuff up to take cards. Most vendors will only take cash, and all vendors will take cash. So cash is king is the rule. I would plan on bringing cash, but if you find yourself in a situation where you don't have cash, yeah, there's a lot of the tables that will have some other way of processing it. Or there's also folks that I know that don't take like card or PayPal or anything, but they also deal in trade. So you can go over to the Horseman table and you can buy stuff with your card over there and then bring them the figures and trade for whatever it is that you're wanting. So,
or feet picks. Feet picks work too. That's like currency.
I mean, it doesn't work. I don't take it at my table, but
I'm just saying, some people
I'll kick you away.
Feet picks. So
yeah. I'd rather have Andy spill coffee on my table again than have somebody bring me a feet pick.
My girlfriend did that tonight. She was walking by, and I had my classic iced tea and a Diet Pop that was on my TV tray, and she's just walking and knocks them both over. Like the soda hits me in my face and runs down my shoe, and like she just keeps walking. I'm like, bro, what? She's like, oh, I'm sorry. And big butt. So like she turns around and her butt like knocks stuff over, like my fingers.
Yeah, that dude a couple years ago only brought $2 bills, and they asked him very nicely not to do that again, because that caused some problems. So Greg accepts pictures of colons. So
X-rays or actual,
I don't know. Here's what I do know about your first Legions Con. Try to take some pictures. Try to do the whole selfie thing with other people. Like you meet somebody and do the whole right. But if you don't get any pictures, Cullen is going to have a ton of pictures. Cullen is going to have a lot of pictures in the cabal.
Hundreds.
You're going to be able to find yourself somewhere. Yes. I guarantee it.
He's like the Google Earth. There's pictures of everything. You're going to see yourself walking to the bathroom. You're going to see yourself in the bar. You're going to
you ever see those movies where there's like a kid like peering out his window at night at the neighbors and stuff? Like that's Cullen. Like he's just, you don't even know he's there, but he's got pictures of you, man. Like you'll later on, like a week after Legions Con, you'll see these pictures of yourself and like, I didn't even see him there. Where was he?
Hug that guy.
You don't know. Yeah. You don't know where he was at. Yeah. He's hiding. He's ducking. He's weaving. You know. Yeah, you're not gonna find him.
Yeah, his phone must be. It's got some space on that phone for all those pictures he's taking.
Actually, let me. I'm gonna go grab something real quick. Greg, I'm gonna embiggen you. Talk to the folks.
For Omar and people that are new, I think most of the people in the chat are not new. But Jen, I don't know if you've been to Legions Con. I don't know if you're going, but definitely have a room if you can at the hotel. That's your best place. You're near everything. But stay out of your room and just come down and visit and hang out in the lounge. If you don't know a lot of people will come up to you. Just kind of introduce yourself. Hey, I'm Jen. I'm Lucky Sprinkles. Hey, I'm Omar. And next thing you know, you're going to have bros. You're going to have friends.
Yeah, say your YouTube name. If you're somebody on here that has like, you know, if you're like this, what is this, new to Mythics guy, you know, people will be like, I don't know who Greg is. And then he says, oh, new to Mythics. Oh, now I know, like I'm Imagination Hobbies, right?
I'm Govier. And they're like, oh, okay, I know you.
I don't know. Who's Imagination Hobbies? I don't know. Like, don't go up to somebody and just say, hey, I'm John. Who the fuck is John? Imagination Hobby. Oh, no.
Okay, right on. Yeah. Yeah. And even if you don't, like, just go up to people. Like, that's how me and Mark met. Was like, he was looking for a place to sit down. He had a figure, and I'm like, bro, what do you got there? And we just started talking. He opened a figure, and we just kind of hung out. So it was cool.
Now you can't get rid of him.
I mean, bro.
I do want to show this because this is a little thing that Darla does for me each year. Last 3 years. This is my favorite Christmas gift I get each year now. And it is a collection of pictures that she gets from Legions Con. Some are taken by us. Many are taken by Cullen. And so, yeah, she just kind of scours, you know, after the event and kind of finds any pictures of us or our friends and throws them in a little book here. And then, you know, if I'm ever feeling blue. Yeah, if I'm ever feeling blue, I can just, you know, go through one of these books. I got one for 22, 23, and 24. And I could just go through here and, you know, kind of relive the experience a little bit.
Great idea. And where did she get those from? Do you mind me asking?
Shutterfly. So, you You go on Shutterfly, you upload all the pictures that you want to do, and then they have this. I also have I've been getting these like metal prints made. So like I've got like one with me and Jesse, and one with me and different people, and the one with Trevor kissing me, right? I've got a metal thing of that they print from Shutterfly, and it's up on my wall.
I think I have one of Jeremy kissing you.
Jeremy Gerard?
Yeah.
I don't even recall that. I must have been drinking.
He was you were on the couch.
Oh.
And you were like looking at yourself.
I was asleep.
Because you're waiting to get on Purple Gang Gang. You remember that? And you're like looking for your best angle, and you did your kind of smoldering.
Oh, that was when they kicked me off the show.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and Billy almost died because of it. Yeah, they had Billy on, and Billy almost died that night because I wasn't there to manage things.
Of legends.
For anybody that doesn't believe that Trevor kisses me each year,
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Proof.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I bring receipts. I ain't just talking here. Telling people to get a room at the Marriott in mid-September is like asking starving people why they are so skinny. While there is some truth to that, I will say there's going to be rooms that open up. Happens every year. I would, if you don't have a room yet, I would call the hotel directly each Friday. Friday, for some reason, people get paid, they're paying bills, and they go, listen, we're not going to be able to make it or whatever. For whatever reason, people will cancel their rooms on Friday. It seems like more than any other day. Check with the hotel each Friday, see if anything's opened up. So
it can happen.
Or put a post out in the cabal. Hey, is there anybody that's looking to share a room? There's a lot of, some of these rooms you'll have 4, 5, 6 people crammed into a room to save money because that's more money for figures. So, or do like Maverick. The couple years ago, Maverick just slept in the hall the whole time. Like he was in the waiting in line for the next day, and just had a box over his head to block out the light. Slept right there in the hallway.
Yeah, so. Jen said keep checking. I got mine in October the first year I went.
Yep.
Don't be a naysayer, Terrence. Don't be negative. Be positive.
Yep, exactly. Where's Legion's Con crew that doesn't sleep? There's going to be plenty of people that'll be up. There's going to be people that are up to like 4 or 5 in the morning. Yeah. And at that time, you'll see Blake just getting up and going to the gym to work out. So they kind of cross each other. The people that are going to bed at 4 in the morning, and Blake coming down to go to the gym at 4 in the morning. So,
yeah, you're going to crisscross.
Yeah.
The vampires with the healthy people.
Do people have name tags? So the last few years at intern, I've personally brought name tags for people to fill out and wear because you are doing a lot of socializing at the intern. Legion's Con itself, no, probably not. You're probably not going to see a whole lot of name tags. So
I had one that it said Schmerben Burger Burger. I had like 3.
Well, you got that shirt that says it too.
I did. I figured it'd be easier.
Brian says, will you have Art by Ackerman shirts at Legion's Con? I will not have human size shirts Art by Ackerman at Legion's Con. There you go. I will have paintbrushes at Legion's Con.
There you go.
Nutty Baker's had a shirt with his IG name on it for Toylanta. Worked out pretty well. I never would have guessed it's him. Expecting some college kid being amazing toy photographer. Yeah, I mean, if you're here's what I would say. Greg and I don't have this problem. All right. Because we're pretty enough. We're what we call YouTube pretty, to where we put our faces out there. There's some other people on social media that take photos or they do YouTube channels or whatever, and you only see their hands and they're doing reviews and stuff, and they never show their face. That's because they don't have this. Okay.
Right. They don't
have all this.
The raw charisma.
Right. When you have this, like myself or Greg, you don't need a name tag. This is our name tag.
That's it. This is it.
Yeah. So
enough said.
But yeah, for Nutty Bakers, maybe he needs that. Maybe he needs a shirt.
Nutty for sure. Yeah, Nutty does.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Everybody should have name tags with their YouTube or IG names. I mean, I'm just going to know Jay because he's going to be the one using the F word in every sentence. And I'll be like, hey, do I hear Jay? He's over. He must be around here somewhere. Uses it as punctuation. A few people sleep in the lobby. Yeah, I've seen that.
I was sleeping standing up.
Mm-hmm. Friday and Sunday has rooms. So there you go. So here's what you do. You get a room for Friday, you get a room for Sunday, and then you just keep calling about Saturday till you get one.
Asking about the lines. I think maybe it was Omar. What time do the lines start forming? They form whenever the first person gets in line. Like I was in the studio line at like 3 a.m.
Well, that's the thing. There's multiple lines now. It used to be there was kind of one line. 3 years ago at Legion's Con, it was one line. That line got you in to see the showroom. It got you to get the vending for Four Horsemen. It got you your badges. It got you your exclusives.
Badges?
And that line did not move for most of Saturday. Then they learned from that, and now they've got lines for everything. So there's a line that goes to the Four Horsemen area, like their shop. There's a line that goes to the Armory experience. A line that goes to the main showroom.
They've got it down to a science.
Yeah, so they've got lines for everything. So what you need to do, Omar, is figure out your plan. And whatever your plan is on where you're going to go first, that's where you should plan to go and line up. Yeah, Greg.
And I'm going to say something radical in that you don't really need to wait in line. Unless there's like a specific custom or something that you want. Say Curtis posted this amazing custom that he's selling, one of, like, okay, get in line for something like that. But there's nothing really that's going to sell out other than individual customs. Armory, it will sell out eventually, but you don't have to be there at 3 a.m. I go to the Four Horsemen studio 3 a.m. line just because I'm hoping that something old will show up besides me. Sometimes they've got some great drops. Like I picked up some Valiant Knights, some Skull Warriors. I picked up the deluxe Legion Builder, Night Builder, the female one for like $40. So, it's random, but you don't really have to wait in these lines that long. And I do it just to socialize, just to hang out. I have
here's what I would say. It used to be that people wanted to line up for the Horseman table. They wanted to line up for that because if there was only like a small number of a really rare figure, they wanted to be the first person there to get it. But they don't do that anymore. First of all, most of those grails are long gone.
Right.
The other thing is that now they've learned not to just throw that all at the beginning. They kind of sprinkle it in throughout. So they may just drop something at 11 in the morning or 2 in the afternoon. So being there first doesn't really benefit you anything. So in my opinion, lining up for the Four Horsemen shop first, kind of silly unless you're just trying to get it out of the way. But you're going to have to get in line early, and there's nothing there that's really going to sell out that you're going to need.
Yeah, the exclusives. The exclusives are outside.
That's for the store. That's for the other figures.
But the surprise figure.
You also have the exclusive line, which is a separate line, right? Yeah.
Right.
Oh, you're talking about the table drop.
Yeah. Yeah. But there's going to be plenty. There's going to be plenty.
Now they didn't the Valiant Knight. I don't think they put it out right at the beginning, right? Wasn't it middle of the day?
No, I got 2 or 3 of them that morning.
The Saturday or the Sunday?
Saturday.
Really? Okay. I thought it was later in the day.
They had half cases of Skull Warrior, Valiant Knight, Skeleton Legion Builder 2, Ninian, something else. I don't remember what it was. And then they had Arethyr individual figures. They
just had that at the most recent one that they were at. I saw Arethyr on the table.
Did they?
Yeah. I was like, man, they still got Arethyrs? That's crazy.
I love however they figure out their system where they put stuff away. I think that's so interesting. How they, will just kind of crate things up and unbox them, 5 years later or something. It's Super cool.
Well, yeah. So it sounds like the table drop figure. It sounds like maybe it has been out there at the beginning. So if you want to be one of the first people to see that, I guess, or if you're like Dub3 and you're going to race home and take a photo and be the first person to get a photo on Instagram, then yeah, maybe line up for that. But I think, I think you could probably wait on the Armory. You could probably wait on the Four Horsemen room.
Breakfast.
You could wait on the exclusives. The stuff in the vendor room is the stuff that's going to sell out. Like there's going to be some things, like I got a video dropping with Chris Ferrone next Monday. I know you did a video with him, and he's got that strong tower. I think he's only bringing like a small number of those.
20.
So if you're looking to get one of those, once they're gone, they're gone. That's it.
Yeah.
Like
Eric Miller.
Yeah, Eric Miller's painting some heads,
20,
and those heads are like, people are going to run to Eric's table, and within 10, 15 minutes, he's going to be sold out, and he's not going to have anything. I know Darla's doing some exclusive capes, and like I had people show up like 3-4 hours into the con last year looking to get one. It's like, dude, you got to be here faster than that. Those are gone. They've been gone. So
exactly.
So I would say, get your game plan together. Figure out whose table you really need something. If there's a customizer that you want to get apart from, if there's something that you've seen that somebody's going to have there, hey, look, LeBron.
LeBron is here. So show off your custom, bro. Thank you, Eric.
Yep. He says, don't hesitate to shop the vendor tables. Absolutely. Yeah. The other stuff is going to be there. Hit up the vendor tables, because that stuff, a lot of them are one-of-a-kind pieces. And the ones that aren't one-of-a-kind pieces, they're very limited. And once they're gone, they're gone.
Gotta get the Darla capes too. Darla capes.
Yeah, the exclusives, they're going to be there all weekend. The Horseman table is going to be there all weekend. The Armory is going to be there all weekend. Now, some of the Armory parts may sell out. And if you're afraid that whatever parts that you want are ones that are going to sell out quickly, then maybe that's something but I would say plan on the vendor tables, and specifically plan on what vendors, because, they've done kind of the math on it. And they said that if you spent 15 minutes at each vendor table, you would just get through, if like throughout the whole con, like you would just make one pass of the room. That's how many tables and how long it would take to get through there. So, figure out which tables are most important to you. And I would say go there first.
And I
definitely prioritize. Have a plan.
I think Jeremy is supposed to post the map soon. So
yeah.
I think he was working on it. He messaged me today. So he's working on it for sure. So that way you can plan like, okay, here's Curtis's table. Here's Trevor's table. Here's, so you can jump to wherever, and get what you need. And I think a lot of the customizers will also kind of hype up and show what they have. So, I want to get this. I need to get this. Because a lot of times I forgot, where the vendor was, where's Noah at? I'm trying to find where all these different customizers are. So
what I would say, another thing is be on the lookout for things that are selling, people that are selling stuff ahead of time. Mm-hmm. So like I've already purchased a ship from Stefan, right? That I'm going to pick up at the con.
Those boats are so
good. And I've already paid for it. So now that doesn't come out of my Legions Con money, because I've already paid for it. It's free now, right? So it's like I'm getting something free at Legions Con.
Wicked smart.
And I got a couple things from Brian Lynn, and I've already paid him. So now it's free. It doesn't cost me anything. It doesn't come out of my Legions Con budget. So you just gotta, be tricky with that, figure it out. So be on the lookout for things that are selling ahead of time. So
for sure.
And get some sleep, and listen, at least a little bit. I would say get at least 5 hours sleep. If you can get more than that, great, but get at least 5 hours sleep and get a meal,
because the party's going to keep going. Like go take a nap, sleep for a few hours.
Get something to eat. When I say a meal, I'm not talking about Wickman. I mean, although he's great too, you can definitely have some of him.
Yeah,
but get something to eat
and
5 hours sleep, and you should be good. And wear some deodorant, folks.
Yeah,
I know people have heard this the last few years, but if this is new to you, Throw some deodorant on.
Don't be new to a shower.
That don't. Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
Be new to Mythics. Don't be new to a shower.
That's right. It's okay to be new to Mythics. Don't
Yeah.
be new to a shower. Don't do it to us.
Do you know? Are you guys doing a double jointed this year?
Yeah, I was just talking to Jeremy about that. We're trying to figure out a time for that. In between the giants of My Wife Is Gonna Kill Me and Purple Gang Gang. He's like, you can have any other time other than those. And I'm like,
Can I make a request?
But yes.
My request would be that whenever you do the double jointed, that in the back of the room you have some showers for me and Greg, because there's a lot of us that when we start listening to you and Mark, we just feel like we've got to clean ourselves.
Right.
And then, take pictures and send them to you.
Yeah.
So
sure.
I think it would be good to have some showers at the back of the room.
What about a sauna and a shower?
Oh, that'd be great.
Get that cleanse, get that good sweat.
What if we just wore the shower costume like that kid in Karate Kid? You know what I'm talking about? When the Cobra Kai's chasing him around, that one kid has like the big shower curtain.
Yeah. He's got the pipe.
Yeah,
and the shower curtain around him. Yeah.
I need that. That's what I need to bring to Legion's Con. I need to wear a big shower.
Absolutely, that's a great idea. I hope that they do karaoke. Chris had talked about karaoke.
They talked about it a couple years ago. Yeah,
love that, man. Me and you,
dude. Yeah, I'll Sonny and Cher. I get to be Cher. I got you, babe.
Okay.
You be Sonny. I'll be Cher.
Sure, but can we pick a different song? Maybe a different song.
I mean, we can, but that's my go-to. I can, dude. I'm deadly as Cher.
Hotel California is.
Dude, it's been a rough day, and I hate the fucking Eagles, man.
Do you really?
No, that was from Big Lebowski.
Oh, that's right. I was like, no, bro, that's right. I remember that.
He asked him to turn the channel in the car. The guy kicks him out of the cab. It's been a rough day, and I hate the fucking Eagles, man.
Eric LeBron says, get a selfie with Mom LeBron. She was the coolest little lady. She was carrying around a bottle of wine, and I'm like,
he's bringing Papa LeBron. He's bringing Papa LeBron this year too.
Oh, Papa's going to be there too?
Yeah, both of them are coming. You can get a picture with the whole LeBron familia.
There you go. Yeah. Don't be a stranger at these cons, man. Just meet as many people as you can. Ingratiate yourself. Say, I'm a friend of Brian Carr, and you're in.
Don't be afraid to just walk up to a group of people that are talking, because I guarantee they're talking about some nerd shit, and you're going to fit right in.
Unless it's My Wife Is Going to Kill You guys. You're not really allowed in that circle. I'm just saying.
I mean, I think you're
kind of exclusive. It's kind of.
I think you're all right, especially if you're okay with nudity. So
male nudity,
whatever, any kind. I think they accept all kinds. So as long as you're willing, it doesn't mean you're going to have to get nude, but as long as you're willing to get
there
nude,
might be
I think you're good.
Raw flesh around you.
Yeah.
Our show is going to be 7 p.m. On Saturday. So Purple Gang Gang's Friday at 8.
Yeah.
9. 8.
It's 9 on Friday.
Okay. Yeah, we're doing right before My Wife Is Going to Kill Me.
Beautiful. I'll be there.
Yeah.
I'll be there. Who knows? Maybe an impromptu triple jointed.
I would love that.
Maybe just for like 5 minutes or something. There's a little walk on cameo. Parents. Little cameo.
Yeah. On your way to My Wife Is Going to Kill Me, you could stop and.
No, they're after you, aren't they?
Yeah, but I mean, maybe a pre-show or something. This is where they get all naked and shit. Wear some togas.
There you go. She said that's how Jen says that's how she met PGG. Just walked up and started talking to Van, Billy, and Jordan. That's the way to do it. I mean, it's also a good way to get rabies, but yeah. I was nervous last year, so I didn't know many people, but look forward to seeing lots of friends this year. Yeah, dude, you shouldn't be nervous. Like, you're awesome. So
you're Brian Carr, dude.
Yeah, you're Brian freaking Carr, dude. You gave away a dragon. Dude. There's that's the most baller thing that's happened all year long.
Dude, he's all heart. His heart is like this big. And it says Eagles on it.
That's cool.
He's Eagles guy.
Yeah. But, I really don't hate the Eagles. I love I don't love the Eagles, the football team.
That's who I was talking about.
Yeah, I know that's what you're. But I mean,
the band.
I don't hate the band. I love the band. But every time that an Eagles song comes on, either Darla turns to me and says it, or I turn to her and say it. That it's been a rough day and I hate the fucking Eagles, man. So
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Jen's safe. Jen is marked safe. She's been vaccinated prior to meetings, so she's good.
Oh,
she's good.
Cool. Yeah, I saw Colin in our admin chat for the Cabal. He had sent a picture. He had his vaccines done and stuff. He had a couple band-aids on his arm. I was like, yeah, that syphilis can be a bitch. So
why would he send that in the chat though?
I don't know. Just showing that he said I'm ready for Legion's Con. I'm like, all right, dude.
Straight arrow. Cool. That man is a straight arrow.
I got sick the Quinta one, but the last 2 years,
I've been
good. But last year, I got really sick like 3 weeks before the con, and I was sick for like a week and a half, and then by the time the con came around, dude, I felt like $1 million. So,
dude, COVID was rampant.
Yeah,
I had it bad.
I think it's almost like I don't know if you ever had this when you were a kid, like when somebody would get chicken pox, and like some of the parents would bring the other kids around because they wanted to get it early, like they wanted their kid to get the chicken pox so that they didn't deal with it later on in life. You ever hear about that?
Is that a real thing?
It's a total real thing because the older that you are when you have chicken pox for the first time, the more serious it can be. So they would have like chicken pox parties where like one kid would get chicken pox and they would let the neighborhood know and they would bring other kids over to get the chicken pox, right?
Dude,
I need that for like COVID right now. Like
Midwest is so weird.
If like midway through October, like we could have a COVID party, like somebody just lets me know, hey, by the way, I've got COVID, and like a bunch of us just go over to their house, get COVID, get it out of our system.
Right.
Then by the time Legion's Con comes,
I was so sick, dude.
Yeah.
I was sick during COVID. Like, I mean, during Legion's Con, I got sick.
Yeah.
Like I was losing my voice.
You never heard of chicken pox parties?
Never.
All right. Well.
I'm from California. We don't have that shit, man.
Yeah. Yeah. It's horrible to get it as an adult for sure. Terrence said they did in New York, so it's not a
Terrence is the most contradictory fucker. I swear, dude.
That's true.
If I say black is black, he's like, no, it's not. It's white.
I mean, he was coming after me with the ortho earlier too. So
I love you, Terrence, but you are contradictory as hell, man. I
mean, there's Jay. Jay says that they had that shit in New York as well. So
all right, okay, I take it back. You know, I mean, New York is the same as California, I guess, right?
I mean, it's not the same as California, no.
But
I mean, well, in terms of the voter demographic, so
I didn't have it on the West Coast. Okay, guys, we didn't have pox parties. I'm sorry, we didn't have that. So I'm wrong about
had those in Ohio. Sounds like it's been everywhere but California.
maybe I just didn't pay attention. I'll have to ask my
probably because your parents knocked it out of you early. They took you to a box party and then you didn't have to deal with another one.
They probably did. Yeah.
All right. Well, we are closing in on 2 hours on something we weren't even planning on doing. So I think that's probably a good place to end it. Greg, what you got coming up this week?
We've got New to Mythic live on Sunday. We've got quite the roster. Can't think of anyone other than Brian Carr that's going to be on there, but we've got an amazing roster of people that are going to be on there. Tuesday, I've got an amazing guest.
Oh,
Darla AKERMAN.
Oh, she's good. I know her.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Amazing episode. I had a good time. I felt bad. I didn't want the show to keep going, so I kind of cut it. I cut the show. I was like, we did an hour. You know, I'm sorry. Thank you. And I hoped that she would say, I had a great time. I would do this again. Mm-hmm. But she said, I probably won't do this again. So
no, she will.
I thought that I had dazzled her and we had some laughs. We had some good times and some heartfelt moments, but not enough for her to say, I had a really good time. I would do this again.
She already committed way early on. I think it was like right as they were first starting to be on the 100th episode of PGG. Like they've been asking her. They've been asking her since the beginning. And I think they're closing in on that. So she's supposed to be on episode 100 of PGG.
Has she seen the show?
She has. She watches it every week. So
Okay.
yeah, she watches every show that I'm on. So she's my biggest fan.
That's a damn good woman. You got a damn dude. Treat her right.
Yeah, I'm hoping she's
because
sleeping, but no, she's not sleeping right now.
There's 100 dudes.
I don't need her to know how great she is.
She's the best. My woman is the best. She puts up with my lame ass in this room full of toys and me doing all these shows. She puts up with me. And I was telling her about what Darla said about how, because on the show preview, I had said, hey, how do you feel about Curtis doing these shows and being a persona on, and she says, if it makes Curtis happy, then I'm for that. Like, I love Curtis, and if it makes him happy, then he can, and I'm like, that's a good woman, supportive,
Well, that's because she knows if I don't do it, then I get bitchy, salty. So I think like yesterday, I would think I was a little bitchy yesterday. So like today, I was like, I probably just need to go live with something, so. Because I work from home, so we see each other all the time. So it's like
she needs a little space.
She needs a little her time as well. So for sure.
Well, whenever you have gaps and you want to go live, you hit me up, man. If I'm free, I'm there for you, baby.
Sounds good. So Saturday, aren't you doing some Batman thing?
Batman Day, I guess. Mark says is Batman Day is on Saturday, I guess. So we're doing a Batman show.
Nice.
I don't know. I'm just there, dude. I'm the passenger. This is his ride. Double Jointed is his show. I'm a part of it, but he's driving. So I don't know what to expect. It's going to be a Batman show.
There you go. Saturday, Batman Day.
Yeah. Saturday morning, Toy Collector on YouTube. Double Jointed. Check it out. And then Tuesday, I've got Darla. Sunday, I've got New to Mythic Live.
Sweet.
It's a cavalcade.
It's awesome stuff.
How about you?
And don't you have a this? Wait.
Oh yes.
Don't you have a band of
yes
coming up this Tuesday as well?
Me and Joe G, Matt Van Fossen, Dylan, the Poser, Tuesday, band of 4.
Is Dylan got another pose section?
He's retiring it for now.
Oh, okay.
It's on an indefinite pause.
Hiatus, huh?
Doing some work on it. It's gonna come back strong.
Okay.
Come back strong.
Like Big Greg. He falls down and gets up stronger each time.
Yes, every time.
Beautiful.
Yeah, he's a tub thumper for sure.
That's good. That was a good one, Greg. Check out. I do have reviews up for Otho and
phenomenal, bro.
Herzog. Thank you very much.
And you can send those to me. I'll do reviews also if you want to send those.
They should be getting out to everybody right now as we speak.
Yes.
And do also have a video on painting the gold lion on the helm.
Check that out. I didn't see
for Otho. It's a pretty solid paint match. I don't know that it's 100%, but it's about as close as I can get. And I tell you exactly how to do that in the video. So pretty easy, I believe, with some pretty basic paints that you can get. And then right now, up on my workbench, I've got Orvar from Cosmic Legion exploded. He's blown up. So I need
that figure.
Yeah, so I need to kind of compare and contrast some parts on that, but that should be dropping here in a few days. But yeah, I'm working on that now. So
what do you think of that figure? Can you give us like a candid?
It was the one I was most excited for, and right off the bat, I'm pretty happy with it. It has, because of the chunky armor, it has very limited articulation in terms of like just total movement. But it's just a fun figure to hold and play with and mess around with. He does have this kind of weird thing on his backpack that I'm going to have to talk about.
Somebody was mentioning that the backpack is kind of...
It's like just kind of pops out. And I don't know if they should have put glue in there or if they're meaning that to pop out because they're going to put some other things in there. I'm probably going to use like some 3M tape to kind of hold it in so that it's not permanent, but we'll see. But other than that, like, I think it's a really amazing figure, but I'm excited to compare the parts of that versus a regular Tusk and compare the overall size of that versus a dwarf and some other figures. And even the color, like the color of his head, I want to compare to like a Scaphoid and even a Slog. to see if the greens kind of match up. So yeah, we'll see. That'll be fun, but that should be up in the next few days. And then we'll have Off-World on Friday. I think we're doing a bracket, and I think the bracket is going to be on coolest weapons in film or television.
You better start that show now.
Coolest weapons.
Those brackets are some long.
They are long ones. So we're talking like, you know, like Han Solo's blaster. We're talking about like the tri-bladed weapon from Krull. We're talking about, what is that one in Excalibur, the sword that like shoots other blades off of the sides?
That's Sword and Sorcery from like 1984.
Oh, Sword and Sword. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, there's going to be some cool weapons.
That sounds fun, man.
And we're gonna determine what weapon is the coolest in all of movies or TV. So,
Fifth Element gun. Fifth Element gun. That's a good one.
Yeah. So it's not the most deadly. It's not, you know, whatever. Like, you know, oh well, the in Schindler's List they had the atomic bomb, and no, that's not what we're talking about here. The infinite gauntlet. They could just snap a finger,
actually,
you know. Yeah, we're not talking about the most deadly. We're talking about coolest. Cool factor is what we're going for.
Cool is where it's at.
Yeah. So tune in for our shows. Like, subscribe. We're on both channels right now. Let us know. Throw in the comments on this video afterward for Greg, for myself. Did you like this? Is this something you'd want to see more of? Do you like Two Idiots Rambling? If so, maybe we'll do it again. So
yeah, I'm down for that.
Awesome. Well, thank you everybody for showing up, and we will see you on the other side. Later.